everybody, World Wide Web. Welcome to another video on Healthier Choices Management Corp. Everybody's favorite penny stock, HCMC is the ticker symbol. Yes, it's it's a company that makes money. They do $13 million a year. They own 6 grocery stores of good size. They are in Fort Myers, Florida, Melbourne, Florida, and a couple locations in New York. They're very much set in the mold of Whole Foods and Sprouts, similar inventory. Instead of going into debt, this company used the stockholder for the initial investment. They did an IPO. It didn't bring enough money. They did another PO and another PO and another PO, and they diluted this thing down to 339 million shares. One thing of note, though, is at this ridiculously low stock price, they have $34 million market cap. For just $34 million, you can buy all 6 grocery stores and turn them private if you wanted to. Looks like it might be a good deal too, because they bring in, just one of them brings in $13 million a year. They also have $26 million in cash. They have enough cash to do a stock buyback and wipe out this market cap to a very large degree. They also have a lot of new locations that are coming along. They have warehouses, they have trucks, and they have the ability to open up new locations now much more cheaply. They don't have to load up on the inventory anymore. They already own it. They can literally just sign a lease, send a truck over or 2 with all the new stuff on there, stock the shelves, and boom, you got another store. Might cost $100,000 or $500,000 to start a store, to do the rebuild, to add the shelves, maybe some new flooring and some new signage. But for the most part, they're in business. It's kind of hard to get store number 2 when you have store number 1, because you have to save up, and stuff, the old way to do things. In this case, they fought and struggled their way up to 6 stores using the investor. They did it. They succeeded. They got their 6 stores open. They all look great. They're all fully stocked. Here's the balance sheet. 2021, $34 million on the balance sheet, $5 million in debt. They chopped the debt in half year over year. It shows that they're responsible. It shows that they didn't want to put anything on the credit card. It shows that the stockholders really do own these 6 locations, which is nice. I would expect them to want to get off this price and do a stock buyback, or some kind of reverse split, or do something to get those outstanding shares off the market. I think that's something we can expect to see in the future with some of their future earnings. Today I wanted to go over some reviews on this company. Their first store is Ada's Natural Market. It is in Fort Myers, Florida. It's an absolutely huge grocery store. It looks like a Whole Foods. It's as nice as a Whole Foods. 4.4 is their Google review rating with 652 reviews. Not too shabby. I wanted to share what a few people thought of it. I would call this place awesome. They're a fantastic selection of natural and organic products, from different types of food to different types of personal products, soap, shampoos, and lotions. The store actually smells terrific as well. If you have time, you should check out Ada's, but make sure you have enough time for your shopping experience, or perhaps divide your time up for a couple of visits. Obviously, this person's a really big fan. Let's see if we can find another review. Here's a couple of haters that came in. This one left 2 stars. This one left 1 star. They didn't even leave a comment. Not very nice. Let's see, Andrea. She has left 10 contributions. Interesting. Some of these people are smear artists. Sometimes they don't have nice things to say to anybody. Ada's Natural Market, she gave 2 stars too. No comment whatsoever. As we go down, she left 3 stars for Simon something Imaging. Another bad review. 5 stars for a Julian Perez Barrio. I don't know what that is. 1 star for Lee County tax collector. I guess she doesn't like paying her taxes. Vogue nightclub, 1 star. Daiquiri Deck, 4 stars. Food was great. She had something good to say. Blue Moon Pizza, they only got 3 stars. Lafkin Community Behavioral, 5 stars for Groom Transportation. She'll leave 5 stars. She'll leave 1 star. Tough one to please right there. I think the big picture is 4.4 stars is the overall average. That average gets seriously injured when people leave 1 and 2 stars. Let's see here. There's a lot of pictures of the locations. As you can see, it's a very nice store. But yeah, 4.4 on Google. Go through some of the reviews, see what they say. These are the worst ones. Worst juice bar ever. Somebody really hated the juice bar. They claim to clean the juicer each time after making a juice, but they don't. This causes your juice to taste like part of what was made just before. I would recommend finding a better place, as we have to get. Wow, he just went on and on and on and on. So when a review is this long, yeah, you lost me with your juice bar craziness. Don't buy butter, toffee, peanuts. They had worms in them. And all I was told. This is hearsay. Yeah, that happens with bulk food. Okay. So somebody heard some hearsay. Very disappointed. Rude manager. And we're in Florida. As if they should be nicer to you because you live in Florida. Lowest rates and concerns of COVID. Florida was open during the pandemic. We did what we wanted to down here. It worked out okay. This person was mad because they weren't forcing everyone to wear a mask. Shame on ownership. All sales are final due to COVID. These are some of their bad reviews. They've been a go-to for fresh organic food for years. My family shopped dated since it opened. Stopping in today may be my last time. While the store is great, the employees are not. I prefer to spend my money elsewhere and be treated a lot better. Just in checking out alone, we were treated as if we were an inconvenience. And when I asked the cashier about a product that was sitting on her station, she just shrugged and said, "What?" with a major attitude. The majority of the employees in the business are the same, with the exception of those in the deli. We won't support it any longer. I don't know how many people you talk to at the grocery store. Usually I fill up my cart and check out. Apparently this lady's going from department to department. Asking questions. I like to look at the reviews and see what they did to other people. Sometimes they're fair. This one here will leave 5 stars for somebody, which is nice. 1 star for Ada's. 5 stars for somebody. 5 stars for somebody. Yeah, this person looks like they legitimately had a bad experience at Ada's. They usually leave 5 stars. For Ada's, they left, what was that, 1 star? So they didn't like Ada's. But 4.4 means that they got an awful lot of 5s. So I like the Google review. We looked at some of the negative ones. These are the people that had the worst experiences possible. I would say the experience so is a 4.4 with 652 reviews. Keep in mind, half of the bad reviews are probably from weird people or probably from competition, ex-employees, people that were mad at Ada's for firing them after they got caught stealing. A lot of reasons to leave Ada's a bad review. But to hold a 4.4 is pretty strong. To hold a 4 is pretty strong. So I would say people like it. Let's look at the reviews of their Melbourne stores. Paradise Health and Nutrition in Melbourne, Florida is also a 4.4. You'll see all the perfect 5s they got. We had a couple of 4s. They got a couple of 3s, 2s, and 1s. 46 reviews total. I would say probably 38 of them are fives. Pretty strong. People like the store. People like the experience. They're taking their time to go say good things about it. Um, Very good sign. Not a grocery store chain with a bunch of haters. There's a couple of haters out there, but there's always a couple of haters. You can look up Jesus Christ on Google, and he'll have some bad reviews. Anyways, that's it for my video on the reviews. I think people like it. I think this company has a following of repeat customers that enjoy their experience, probably continue to go back in the future. This kind of customer satisfaction breeds more customers. I like what they're doing here. Um, Here's a map actually of the Melbourne. You can see two of their locations. The third one is above that. They're all right hugging the coast. One of them looks like they're off I-95. One of them looks like they're right on the beach. Um, so yeah, they're pretty good locations. They're clean. They're nice strip malls. They have a good reputation. 6 locations. They bring in good revenue. We're going to do a revenue check on another video. Um, but yeah, here's the review that I wanted to share with everybody on Healthier Choices Management Company. That's how the world feels about them, and they feel pretty darn good. So that just makes me feel better. I'm going to pick up a few shares myself. If you're a fan of this one, hopefully you like what you see. I do so far, and this is the way to open up a chain of new stores. If they are profitable stores, if they got the numbers, if the rent's right, we're going to learn about all that stuff. I live right here in Florida. I can walk into them. I can call the landlord. I can do all kinds of fun things. And we're going to. We're going to do it together. We're going to find out exactly what these people are all about, what they do, how much they make, as much as we can. We're going to even talk to some employees. Maybe one that closes out the books for the night. Maybe we can get one of them on the phone to tell us something. Say, hey, how'd we do today? That's my favorite phone call. This is Bob from the North Melbourne store. How do we do today? No. $2,900, Bob. Yeah, we'll tell you anything if you call. But anyhow, Healthier Choices Management Corp. We're going to keep researching, learning about this one together. I like it. I'm going to pick up a few shares. Why not? It's a real company. It's so stupid cheap. You could spend $20 and own a good chunk of this company. You might want to get $100 worth if you're feeling rich, but everyone should get a little something, in my opinion. It's real. It's going places. They're going to have more stores. The income statement is going to straighten out, and so is the number of outstanding shares. The market cap is far too cheap. It's in a good place for them to bring this thing back to where they want to bring it. And they'll decide how many outstanding shares they want, and this price will fall into accordance with that. Thank you very much. Hope you like the reviews on them, and have a wonderful night. Like and subscribe my video. Hit the like button if you want to see continued coverage on HCMC. I'll bring you more in-depth insight into this company. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night.